Part 5 of the insane way that I learned I have cancer. So I am running home from the biopsy procedure, and immediately in my house, the first thing I do is call the doctor that was going to get the results, knowing that he is someone who likes to take his time. And maybe he wouldn't even get to it if I didn't push him. So I called the office and I said, can you please let the doctor know that in 3 to 5 days, he is going to get results of a biopsy to let him know if I have cancer. And he should, as soon as those results come in, call me. Not a few days later, not after I remind him 12 times, but as soon as the results come in, he should call me. And they said, we'll let him know. And then I went on with my life for a few hours. And while I was out with my daughter, she needed to have a haircut. So we went to have a haircut. And while she's sitting in the chair, my phone rings and I see that it's the doctor's office. So I grab the phone and I run outside so that I could have a private conversation. And it is actually the doctor. And so he said to me, okay, I got your message, but I just want to let you know, you don't expect me to actually give you the results when I get them. I'm not going to give them to you over the phone. You understand that, right? And I said, oh, no, I do not understand that. As soon as you have the results, you are going to tell me if I have cancer or not. He said, that would not be good medicine. When I have the results, I will let you know, and then you can schedule an appointment in my office and come in and speak to me, or if I'm not here, you can speak to someone else, perhaps the woman who told me the doctor was too busy, that, he can't get to everything. So I said, so you're going to have the results that tell you if I have cancer, and instead of telling me, you're going to have me schedule an appointment for the next day or so, and just wait for my appointment. So you're going to know and I'm not going to know. And he said, yeah, that's the best thing to do. You can come in and talk to me. I said, that's not acceptable. There are other doctors who have told me that, if they got the results, they would tell me. So he said, fine, if you want, we can send the results to someone else. But I don't like to give results over the phone. I'm like, even to me. I'm not saying give it to someone not on my list. Give it to me. No. So he agreed that he could send the results to someone else. I couldn't arrange to have them sent to someone else, but when he got them, I could either schedule an appointment and wait a day or so to come into his office, or he would send the results to someone else who would call me with the results. But here's the kicker. The results are coming in 3 to 5 days, and at that point, this doctor, is going to be on vacation. So this whole thing was like for nothing. He's like, I'm not even actually going to be around next week. So someone in my office will call you. You can figure it out with them. So he got me all upset for practically no reason, really. So I put on my, I remember thinking, I need to put this on my calendar as if I'm going to forget in 3 to 5 days that these results are coming in. But I put on my calendar, like in 4 days, if I don't hear from him, to call to see if they missed the results. And it was 3 business days. Unfortunately, it's the weekend, which doesn't count. So over the weekend, you're supposed to just forget about this and pretend that nothing's going on. Just, it's the weekend, so don't think about cancer. And 3 business days later, I get a call from their office. And they say, we have these results. The doctor told us you'd like us to email them somewhere else. So tell us who you want us to email them to. And I said, email them to me. And then I held my breath because this doctor told me it was bad medicine to tell me the results over the phone. Certainly, they're not going to email me a report that will likely have words on it that I don't understand. I'm not a doctor. They're not going to email it to me. But I thought it would be quicker if they did, because then I don't have to wait for another doctor to get it and wait for the phone call from them. So I said, email it to me. And she said, okay, what's your email address? And she emailed me the results of my cancer biopsy. Let's go to part 6.